Hi, I'm Doug Hoagland, pastor of Woodside Church in Yardley, Pennsylvania, and I'd like to answer some frequently asked questions about the church has left the building. People ask, what if my leadership board insists we have morning worship services on the day we leave the building? Well, you can do a number of different things. You can have a prayer and commissioning service that's brief and to send them out to serve. You can hold a little bit longer service, but maybe not the full length of what you would normally do on a Sunday. Or you can make the service as you would have, but I encourage you to do that as early as possible so that people still have a time to go out and participate in the mission projects. But above all, remind the people to return that evening for the service at night. It's a great way to gather everyone together and give thanks to God for all that was accomplished and celebrate the work He did through you. People ask, what day should we leave the building? Choose whatever day works best for you. We tend to do it on the last Sunday of October or the first Sunday in November, but really you should choose whatever works with your church schedule. And invite other churches in your area to join you. Pick a day that works best for all of you so that you can celebrate this and serve together. What if my church is too small or too big? Choose a number of projects that are proportionate to the size of your church. So really, it'll work for any size church. Just do the number of projects that would correlate to the number of people you have participating. And you can partner with another church to do larger projects as well. How will we find the projects? Ask members already involved in community groups to head up projects. So if someone is already participating in an area mission project or community group, ask them to be the leader of that group. Pick projects that match the interest and the skill of your people. So for example, have projects that would work well for seniors or families, small children, youth. Make sure you have some of the projects in your building so that if someone comes and they don't want to travel, they can do the project and still participate. What about visitors on that Sunday? Well, we encourage you to be ready for them with information about what you are doing. We prepared a little brochure and gave it to them when they arrived. And we invited them to join one of the projects that was going on in our building so that they could immediately get involved. And many people who came on that Sunday for the first time did. What about the offering? This is a big question pastors ask. Well, prepare your people to bring an offering that day, and they can give it in the morning before they serve or at the evening service. And of course, if they don't give the offering that day, many will give their offering on another Sunday. You may say, well, I'm overwhelmed by all the parts of the program. Do we have to do it all? What we find is that the more parts you do, the more people will be involved, and the more you will prepare them through multiple ways to go out and leave the building. Often it takes several weeks for people to know that this is happening and to get on board. But it is okay if you don't do all of it. Do whatever works best for you and your congregation. Who else is doing this? Well, churches from different denominations are coming together. The Holy Spirit is truly breaking down the denominational walls and barriers through this project. So please invite other churches in your area. Talk with pastors, your local ministerium, invite them to come along, link arms with you as you go out to do God's work. Now, what opposition will I face? Well, each church has a different process for getting approval. So start with your staff and your board, talk with them, help them understand and commit to it, and then expand the circle until everybody is informed. You want to build momentum over the 5, 6, 7 weeks of the program before you leave the building so that people are informed, can sign up, and know who else is participating. That way, when you leave the building, everybody will know and they'll be ready. We have lots of resources for you on our website in Word or PDF form. There will be preaching topics there and sermon outlines, even some sample sermons you can use and adapt for your purposes. There will be worship and music suggestions. There will be small group study guides that will go with the book and the sermons that we'll be studying during this year's Churches Left the Building. And there will be promotions, logos, bulletins, website information, a daily devotional you can send out or reproduce for your people, and of course, leader handouts and PowerPoints to help explain to your leadership what this is all about. All these resources are available and are free for you to use. Use them, adapt them, put your logo on them, share them with others. We don't charge for them. We're not selling anything. We just want every church to get out there and do God's work outside their building. Here are some next steps. Please pray about this. Get the support of your board so that they are informed and on board. Then choose an overall leader and a leader for each circle. Commit to doing this project and let us know that you're going to be doing it so we can celebrate and encourage you. And then contact leaders for the mission projects. That's a very important step and something you can do over the summer as you prepare to launch this in the fall. You can get more information at our website, woodside-church.org, or email me your questions or comments at doug@woodside-church.org. We hope you'll join us for The Church Has Left the Building.